Are you ready? It's that show. It's that show you've heard about. It's that show you tell your friends about. It's that show you don't.
Number 4, the question that I feel that men want to know. Why is it you cannot be submissive? Why is it that women in 2025 cannot be submissive to a man?
I don't know why you looking at me. Why is she looking at me?
And I take that back from being in the old school when mom and dad, when they got married, it was till death do you part, right? And where did Eve come from? His rib, right? And he wanted a woman and blah, blah, blah. So when we go back to the biblical days, that's one thing. But why can't women be submissive to a man?
And what's your definition of submission?
Thank you.
Submissive. So if
Can you spell it? I'm just playing.
okay, now I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you a scenario, and it's been thrown at me a million times. You can be submissive at work when your supervisor or manager tell you what to do, right?
I have a problem with
But
that
when your husband tell you what to do, it's a problem. You're not being submissive.
No,
Some
I
people
get
are
that.
very submissive at work. Your supervisor tell you something to do, you do it. Ain't no questions asked. It is what it is. Your husband say something, you question it. Or no, I can't do that, and you ain't the type of man I need. So every question that I've asked led up to wondering why can't a woman be quote unquote submissive? And submissive to me is not barking like a dog. Earth, 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 big dog, roof, roof. That's not what I'm talking about.
Can I go
I'm
first?
talking about just being submissive.
Can I go first?
Of course, it's your show.
It's your show.
And let me go first.
Got your name on
I don't know, co-host page. Because y'all all been broken in now, so yeah, okay. Okay, so it is not that women cannot be submissive, okay? I'm actually submissive. I know this.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
But why we all look up at
What? Well,
Okay.
But let me tell you.
Cameraman.
Let me just tell
Camera
you.
woman.
There are qualifiers to that. First of all, I have to respect your decision-making process. He can be a leader. That don't mean that I'm going to follow him, and it does not mean that he's leading me. But we can reside in the same household, and I can submit to him within that relationship, and we can be supportive of each other. Okay? But first of all, I need to respect your decision-making process. You need to have a proven track record of making good decisions. So if you show up on a bicycle in your mama's basement and you think I'm going to submit to you, you going to have a problem because I'm not even going to be involved in any of that. So submission, a woman can definitely be submissive, but it depends on the man. Now, if I'm in a relationship with you, that means that I have, hung around long enough to get to know you. And if I'm with you, then that means I do respect you, because otherwise I'm not going to be with you, because I told you I have all of these boxes that you have to check. And if you're checking all them boxes, then yeah, I'm with you. We good. We rolling, whatever.
at that point you can be submissive.
I can submit.
After he checked all those boxes.
That don't mean that I don't still have my vision, because the man that I'm with is going to respect where I'm going as well and be supportive of that. We're not talking about that again. I'm just saying, but that's what submission is. Because don't that Bible y'all believe in say something about submit one to each another or something
so
like
I'm
that?
not going to go there either. I'm glad you said what you said earlier about not being religious. I'm spiritual.
Do believe in the
Okay.
Bible.
So I don't believe in any particular religion.
But I know that probably most of
But
our audience.
I was just saying, I was just saying the
Christian.
fact of Adam and Eve, where Eve came. I was just bringing it up that if you are a woman, why you can't be submissive is what the question. So
I'm submissive.
you answered it. You answered the
Has it
question.
ever been a time in a relationship where you have not been submissive, and why?
No, actually, if I'm in a relationship, then I
She
am
flipped the
actually.
script.
I know she became the plus
I
one
love
just
it though.
now.
I love it though. No, I seriously, I love
In
it.
relationships,
'Cause you
I am
helping.
actually
'Cause you
submissive,
helping, seriously.
and I know. But I'm not out here just like you got some women that'll be out there talking about, ooh, I can suck your dick through a water hose. That ain't my thing, and I ain't out there saying, ooh, I'm gonna submit to every damn body. I ain't submitting to nobody unless they prove themselves worthy of that. So yeah, I can be submissive, but that's not what you gonna get right up front, because I don't know y'all. I don't know you. Why am I going to come off as, oh, I'm gonna submit to you? No, I'm gonna sit here, we're gonna talk, we're gonna be pleasant, we're gonna have good conversation, I'm gonna figure out who
So you
you
gotta
are,
prove itself,
you gonna figure out who I
trust,
am,
everything,
and
okay.
once we organically move toward that, then, you know, it's just like, so men say they don't want a woman that sleep with everybody. Do you want a woman that submit to everybody?
Exactly.
You do?
No,
Okay.
of course not.
So right. So I'm not gonna sleep with everybody, and I'm not submitting to every dude that show up just because he got a penis. Does not qualify you for submission. But can I be submissive? Absolutely. And I love that. It's actually like a sexual thing for me.
Dope.
So,
You'll
question:
dominate
the
yourself?
opposite of submission is
telling
dominant, or
you.
what's the actual
That's
word?
good
for,
stuff.
Now you asked me questions that I wasn't prepared for. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I wasn't thinking about.
Away from the word leader.
Look, don't be.
So is it
Listen to-
dominant and submissive?
Listen here, valedictorian. Okay, I graduated because I cheated off somebody's paper, but we ain't finna talk about that. I went to college, dropped my sister off. But my point is this:
My sis- No, it doesn't.
So
the
you-
word don't matter. I just want to know what are qualities of a dominant person for someone to submit to.
wow. Say you answered the question.
What?
You answered the question. I asked you why can't women be submissive,
Right.
and your answer was.
What are the qualities in a dominant person for someone to submit to?
So you answered the question with the question.
Absolutely.
I'm not
Because-
gonna debate with you. I'm not gonna sit up here and debate with you.
It's not. I
That's a
want
debate.
to give you a better answer, but I'd like to understand your thought process of a dominant person for somebody to submit to.
It's not a dominant person. It's
Or
a man.
whatever
It's
the
a person
word
that
is,
owns a
child.
penis. That's he.
Huh?
He just wants you to
What?
own a
Huh?
penis.
Wait, no,
I mean,
no,
do
you
Can
can
you
own
sub-
a.
They be like,
You
You can
you
buy a
submit-
penis nowadays.
you
That's not what
submit-
I'm.
I'm like, ladies,
Can
don't
you
make
totally
it
submit-
on me.
I'm not going
Do
there.
Can you submit to a person that owns a penis?
Yes,
No,
there are
no.
dominant women.
You can have a
in
receipt for a penis
relationships.
He didn't
nowadays.
say
That's
nothing
all I'm
about
saying.
dominant. He said, "Why can women not submit?"
No,
To
there are-
okay,
There are
to
women
their
and
man.
women who
Today,
submit.
Why is
person
it
that owns a
hard? Why is
penis.
it hard?
But I'd like to know what are qualities that people should be submitting to.
That
Penises.
depends on your quality of a man. So remember when I asked earlier what did, I don't know if you answered that
I
question.
wasn't here. It was Miss Mama.
That's okay. But my question was what is a real man? That's
Right.
your opinion, right?
Right.
So what is your qualities of a man? Why wouldn't you submit to your quality man?
That's not a thing.
What's not a thing? To submit?
If it's a real man, of course we're going to submit. That's why I'm asking what qualities do these real men have for women to feel vulnerable enough to submit.
It depends on what your qualities of a man are.
Right. So then if their qualities are met, then they don't have a problem submitting. But
said-
if those qualities are not met, then they will have an issue every time because something is not being met to submit.
So I'm
to.
gonna go back to what I said earlier. I'm not gonna debate with you. You ain't
You
finna
can
make.
be
You just
needy.
made me
You
look
are. I
exactly
said-
what I didn't want to
said
do.
it. We'll do it.
Very intelligent. Very. You said it, didn't you? Very. I just told you I wasn't gonna debate with you.
Well, let's
I
do
just
it.
wanted you to answer. No, I'm not. You're one. You won.
Thank you.
I don't argue. I don't argue with people.
TT.
But great. I got you. Thank you.
Okay, co-host Paige.
So I am in agreement with Xavier.
What?
Yeah. So in the sense that I'm not submitting to everybody, and everybody is not. I'm not looking at you like that, and I also there are things. I won't necessarily say check boxes, but there are things that that person has to have that I have to feel vulnerable enough, comfortable enough, confident enough to know that when I submit to this person, they're looking as a whole to what is best for us, for the
Bam.
family. So I'm
Bam.
not submitting to you just because, as X said, you got a penis. I'm not submitting to you just because you're a man. I am submitting to you because the qualities that you bring to me justify that you got the best, you have the best interest
For
of
us.
Right.
Wow.
And so I'm
That's what I
okay
said.
with submitting to
That's
you.
dope.
Yep.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for
All
that.
right,
Seriously.
Sharice. Why won't women submit?
Well, I have a question.
How you gonna answer the question with a
I
question?
need a better understanding of the question.
Okay,
I
go
guess.
ahead. The questions. Okay.
So when you say, and all of you can help me with this too. I'm not just only asking from the guy.
Thank you.
What is an example of submission?
Trusting, believing, understanding.
No. You walk in the house today and you want me to submit to you. What does that example look like?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting here wondering too. Like, actually, I don't know. When I think about submitting, I think of it maybe as back in the day, like, Color Purple. Like, I said, go do this and you did that, and go do that and you did that, and you're not going here.
Not,
so you're
not,
not.
I don't
know though. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I don't know the.
That's what I just said. That's why I said wow, because you stuck me on my own question because
I don't know.
I didn't want you
don't
to think.
know.
I didn't want you to think it was.
I'm not saying I do know. I'm not.
Yeah,
saying
I didn't
that.
want you to think it was obey. That's
Yeah.
not.
So
what,
in the
that's not what it
dictionary,
is.
submit it says to yield to the will of another.
Reference.
So it is obey.
So, okay, no,
Well, to
I
yield
don't
to the
think
will.
it's
So,
obey.
I
I
can
don't
only
think it's
use like me
obey.
and my husband. So I may not have necessarily wanted to be a housewife, right? Because
But she submitted
But I submitted
because she
to
was
the will.
the wife.
When he presented the vision that he had for us, I said, okay, I can get with that program. I can see how it can benefit us and where we are going.
Right.
So I can submit to that will. I'll stay home and I will do all of this
I will submit.
stuff. That was
Right.
a lot of stuff too.
I will submit to you.
Okay.
But so your question to me was, what does submit look like? Okay.
Are you gonna answer?
Yeah,
You
because
gotta fill it up.
We're all
I mean,
saying
to
these
me,
answers.
like I said, all of these
saying
questions,
all of these
Okay.
answers. Like, we're all saying all of this stuff.
and I'm collecting
but, like,
information.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all I'm
but
doing.
I needed a
Just
real
like
life
somebody
example.
that's watching, I know they collecting information.
Like I
So-
maybe
Not
I feel like
R&D.
I feel like submit might be like, I don't really go out like that. But let's just say if I'm going out every weekend with my girls, and my husband be like, you ain't finna go out again. You about to stay here and get this household together and make me something to eat today. I'm not eating out today.
That's
Is that-
leadership.
Is that bossy?
That's leadership.
that
He trying to support the
That
house.
sounds bossy and,
and you
controlling
tripping.
to me.
I mean, I've never gone through that because I've never really been like the kicking it type.
I get you, yeah. Mhm.
But what I'm saying is I just needed an example of submission so that I can answer the question.
Okay,
'Cause
so-
I didn't know. I cannot answer
Thank-
the question if I don't know what it looks like in a real
Thank
life
you for saying.
example.
So I'm trying to answer it
So
and come.
I don't
So
know.
a man can. Okay, so submissive is
Because y'all just saying words.
what? No, it's not just words. It's not just words. It's not. Don't keep doing that, bro. It's not just words. No, being submissive
'Cause what does it
is.
mean? Give me an example. So let's just say.
So it's supportive.
I come
It's
in,
lead.
I
It's
come in the house.
When you were married,
vice versa.
what did you expect of your wife that would be considered submissive when you
To-
were married?
To support me before I even think about it.
Support.
Wait, what?
So
Why'd
see,
you start
see,
with
see.
support?
Look. Here we go. I'm not. What I'm saying is, if this is how I submitted myself to my ex-wife. When I know she had a rough day, when she come home, she ain't got to worry about nothing. They get your food, they get your bath water, or they go to bed, get you some sleep. I'm submitting. I'm dropping everything. I'm putting everything down and making it about you. That's what I mean by submissive.
Okay.
I'm dropping everything and making it about you. I don't care what else is going on in the world. Right now, it's just about you.
Okay, so on a
So I
daily-
need that in return. And some days, not every day, but some days, men don't get the woman that we want to be submissive.
Wait,
If y'all, mean,
now wait a minute. Wait a
Am
minute.
I
wait a minute,
being-
You saying submissive is all
wait,
about
wait.
you?
Wait, yeah.
you're
wait,
confused.
what?
Okay, I know.
No,
I know you are.
No, just
look,
help
do
me.
that.
No.
Help me.
Because your intelligence is here, and I'm here. It ain't you. It's me. I'm totally serious.
So
Go ahead.
When you're considering it, you're saying submissive is two-way, right?
It's two-
Reciprocal,
oh, for sure.
So reciprocal. So you're saying some men don't get the very thing that they give.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's what I mean by being submissive.
So-
It's about babe, it's about you. And vice versa. No, babe, it's about you. Well, how about it's about us? You know what I'm saying? It's equal for both.
Well, that
In a
sounds
way.
like a lack of communication in the start of the relationship of expectations.
I'm gonna look that up. I am going to Google
Because
that
people
as
don't
soon as
talk
I
about
leave
what
here. I
they
just-
expect out of a relationship.
Absolutely.
They
Very
just
true.
get into
Absolutely.
a relationship
Very
because
true.
of different reasons. You're attracted to them. They
You got
look
good
like a
sex
provider.
and
Oh,
all
Jesus,
this, yeah.
that
Yeah.
stuff as well. They got money, this, that, and the third, but they never talk about like, okay, in these hard days, what does it look like showing up for you or showing up for me? So if you have those conversations in the beginning, then I feel like people can be more of this submissive to each other connotation.
Or reciprocity is basically what it is.
See, y'all just be getting up in relationships, child. Don't even know them. He got chillin', she got chillin'.
So
Ooh.
You looked at
ChatGPT,
the.
what
She
chat
looked
say?
up the word.
I did look at that, and
That's
just
good,
know
though.
that ChatGPT can hallucinate. Ain't that
Ooh.
right, Ruben? Okay, and so
It depends on who
What
put
did
it
it-
on there.
What did
To
it
me,
hallucinate and say?
It depends on who put
said
it
a
on
whole
there.
bunch of
Read
stuff.
it.
But so my thing is, having been in that role, I feel like the definitions that are coming up are too selfish, because it's not about you had a hard day, I'm going to make you food. Submissive, for me, maybe it's just the way that I think. I just think on a broader spectrum, because you are submitting to a whole vision. You're not submitting to just what is going on in this moment. I need you to drop and give me 20. That's, to me, that's not what submission is. Submission is yielding to the will of another. And the only way that you do that is if that will encompasses
Both.
both. It's beneficial for everybody involved, because usually this happens between a husband and a wife and children. Because, like, y'all laughing at me, I'm single, I'm out here, I'm doing my thing, I'm living my life.
I know,
I don't
that's
give
right.
a fuck.
And you joining your yeah. That's
I'm
right.
good.
Happy about it, right?
Right. Happiness and fulfillment is at the top of my list. And if you're not adding to that, then it don't
I ain't
matter.
got time
None of
for
the
you.
rest of that stuff matters.
Absolutely.
Right? But for me, it's always the vision. What is your vision? What is the vision? Where are we headed with this? Are we just doing this for right now because it feels good? Or are we going somewhere with this? Because if the only thing you can see is your immediate situation, you can't lead me nowhere. Because you too focused on just what's happening right now. You want to
she say
feel
more
good
than-
right now. This is a microwave society that we live in. Everything needs to
Absolutely.
feel good
Right
right
now.
now. And we really need to be looking at what are you, because listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know tomorrow my birthday. And I'm
Sure
not,
is.
We
I ain't
turning up.
turning 20, but I've been 20. And I've been a whole lot of other ages in between there. And that shit happens quicker than you expect it to happen.
Blink of the eye.
You going to wake up one day and you going to be turning 60. Right? So while you 40, you better really get yourself together and start looking at what you trying to do with your life, and stop thinking about you had a hard day today. You got a whole lot of hard days, and if you don't have no vision, it's going to be all hard days.
Okay.
Okay, let me stop.
What chat say?
Thank you for that, though, Ms. Fox.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Thank
Thank you for that. Seriously.
Those are facts.
I'm learning.
I know those are facts.
I'm learning.
'Cause
Seriously.
Did you say amen? I know that's
Hey.
right, Mr. Hopkins.
Let me tell you.
It is a man.
You can
in
let
here.
the age in the room
So-
speak.
Is my mic
young and
on?
spry and learning.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
so I said, what does submissive look like in a relationship? In a relationship, being submissive typically refers to someone who takes more yielding or accommodating role, often characterized by the following behaviors. Difference. A submissive partner may prioritize the partner's needs and desires over their own, often deferring to their partner's decision. Communication style. They might use a softer and more accommodating communication style, expressing agreement or support rather than asserting their own opinion strongly. acceptance of leadership.
That word keep popping up today, don't it?
In some dynamics, a submissive partner may willingly accept their partner's leadership or authority, trusting their judgment in decision making. Throw that phone.
Girl.
But
And she can throw it because it's
but
hers.
you made the
and
decision.
did.
Oh!
Y'all, that was
We ain't
question
going
3.
backwards.
So I
But
thought
she
that's
made
what
the
I said.
decision.
Submissive was, and
She
I was
was
just
the
going off.
decision maker.
my background.
Because he could have said
So-
whatever he wanted to say, and she could have chose not to do
read
that
that
when she was
again.
decision
Let me
maker.
read that
No,
again.
let's get this from
She
the.
said no.
We have a comment from
outside
because we got to
comment?
hurry
You
up. We got a
What
comment
Facebook
from
say?
She got a
our
comment
stream,
from the
and it
Instagram.
says,
Girl,
"Is
your
this
phone
is
okay?
submission framework for compromise to thrive?" So, is submission and compromise? How are those connected?
And found they butt being in a bad situation, you know. So you got to be able to know that the person you're. We never answered.
But what
my-
is compromise?
So my first question is when I asked the question with the question, I actually have selective submissiveness. Oh.
Thank you for being honest. Go on, girl.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
So whatever my man selects for the day, that's what we pick. And so if he wakes up and chooses violence.
Choke me, baby.
But I think that for me, I do have selective submissiveness. Like I think that it is selective. It depends on, like, you can be saying something. It could be some you talking about I ain't trying to hear. And I ain't about to buck up on you and be like, no, you got me messed up. I'm gonna be like, no, I disagree.
And keep
Like,
it. Okay,
you know, I just kind of disagree, and these are the reasons why I disagree with that. And I don't think I should be doing that.
You don't
Or,
say that to your leader, though.
You know, we didn't say this was my leader.
I love that.
She's missing
love
the
that
fact of
answer.
a leadership role in a
I'm just-
situation of payroll
But what
versus
Can-
me saying that this man is my leader.
Can I do this? Can I do
Did
this?
I not say
don't.
I love leadership?
I want to go
skills
back
in a
into
man?
that. I don't want
I
to go
said
back.
I love
But what
leadership
about-
skills in a man.
So we
So,
got.
Ms. Fox,
never
I know
said
it's
this
your
man
birthday.
was my leader.
Oh, again, happy birthday. Thanks for inviting me to the
Happy birthday,
show.
but
I'm
I
trying
never
to get-
said-
I know.
Listen,
I
happy
know you
birthday,
said
but I never said.
trying to get the
this man is my
stream.
leader.
You
Did
didn't
I?
say
I
it.
didn't say that.
You
I
didn't
said I
say
like
it.
leadership. I
I-
like guys
I-
that have
So I just-
leadership.
I
I'm
just
trying
wanted
to
to say-
get the
Have
stream
leadership
in there.
skills.
Yeah, I
And
just
so
want-
since you the +1,
Yeah,
you
I just
should
want to
answer
say.
the
Yeah, I
question
just
on
want
the
to say
stream.
something. No, I can be submissive, but the last. I know I only supposed to have 4 questions, but the last question is because
wait,
I'm.
we skipped the stream.
Wait, okay. What
We
did you want
got
me
to
to say?
engage with our people who are watching.
What
We
was
can't
the
just blow
question?
them off.
What was the question?
Is submission
They said
and
what?
compromise the same?
Is submission framework for compromise to thrive?
It's submissive, compromise,
Is
to
submission
thrive.
framework for compromise to thrive?
I think it could be. It depends on your situation and what you're going through. I think it could be.
So, do you guys believe in compromise?
I believe.
Of course.
I
You
believe
have
in
to,
compromise.
in a relationship, it's got to be
I probably
compromise.
believe in compromise more than submission.
Yeah, absolutely. You better
So
do
I,
that.
so I
Yes.
get
I
it.
believe in
I will-
compromise way.
So,
over-
of
I will
course.
regularly compromise.
So, can I
Yeah.
ask my favorite question?
Sure.
What's your favorite?
So, let me ask you this question. So, your mate wants sex 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
You want sex twice a month. What's the compromise?
Is it on me?
Remember what I said earlier?
Is it still on me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Who's
then
going
he gonna
first?
get
Let me
it.
see. Let me see.
He wants sex twice a month.
Twice a month? Or
You
I
want
it
se-
3 times a day?
You want it 3 times a day. He wanted twice a month.
He gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get it. I'm just joking.
See, I feel like
That's right, girl.
compromise.
You gotta wake
Get your
up.
man,
See,
right.
he
Sometimes
gotta wake up,
compromise
don't he?
is not. It don't work. Compromise don't always
Oh,
work.
okay. That was her point.
It just,
Okay.
And also, if you're not equally yoked, as they say, especially with your appetite versus his appetite, you already know, and you should have known.
You should have
that-
known.
You should have known early on that you running them out. Like you know, they only on the floor in the corner. You know, you should have known. You should have known that. And so you can't still try to hang in there when they
Tap out.
running. Yeah, when they tapped out long before you.
I think submission and compromise. I personally think submission and compromise are different. because I don't really believe in compromise. I don't think
Definitely.
anybody wins in compromise.
I compromise all
but
the time.
Okay.
I know, I understand.
I love agreeing
That might
to
be why
disagree.
you in a
Everybody-
relationship and I'm
everybody
not.
right.
So what was
But
your
I've been in
fifth-
relationships
Everybody
forever, so
Yeah,
I'm cool with
it's-
that.
it's flipped.
It has flipped now, right?
So again, I
But
know we
yeah.
only had 4 questions, but I had one more. Did anybody watch me on Tubi yet?
Oh God.
It's called Don't Ban Me. Watch it because I know the answer is no. I looked
Tubi
and y'all know
subscription?
it's a Tubi special, comedy special. It's called Don't Ban Me. I need you to watch it. I need you to tell somebody else to watch
You
it.
was up here acting like a
And
Tubi movie.
it's all good. No, don't do that. It's not a movie. It's a stand-up. And a lot of people say that. Be like, I'm not watching no Tubi movie.
No,
It's
I'm
a
just
stand-up.
saying, you a
And I've been
whole
on there
Tubi
for
movie.
I've been on there for 6. It's the same material for 6 years, and it's
Damn.
still getting it's still getting great reviews.
We gonna
Okay,
watch-
good.
Please
I
watch
watch-
it.
we
Please
have a
watch
live
it. And thank you for
video at
having
the
me.
bar.
You
For
watch
real,
Tubi?
thank you.
I
For
watch
real,
Tubi
for real,
'cause
for real.
it's
Thank you.
I don't watch
Question.
Tubi
Thank you,
because
thank you,
it
thank you,
seems
thank
like
you.
every time I click on one of them movies, it's an African movie, and I'm not really into
Them the wrong ones.
You picked the
accents.
wrong. You picked the wrong
Them
ones.
the
You
wrong.
gotta- you
Them the
gotta go
wrong
in there and
ones.
pick the
I need
ones
you to
want.
lead. I need somebody to lead her.
Oh, come here.
I need somebody to lead her to the right
Come
Tubi
here.
movies.
Oh,
And one is called Don't Ban Me.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's a stand-up, but yes,
me.
thank you so much. Great job. Thank you for
All
having
right.
me on the show, though. Thank you. Seriously.
Thanks for coming on the
Thank you,
show.
thank you, thank
I
you.
definitely
Is there
appreciate
anybody
you.
gonna
So
talk about
I
their
guess he's
stuff?
closing out the show for
No,
us
I'm
right
not.
now.
I'm not.
Uh,
Let's
we-
stay till tomorrow.
We are.
And I do want to be a sponsor again.
he
Let me
did-
know next
okay,
time.
I will definitely let you
Great
know.
time.
Great
He
time.
did not like Sharice's question on what the submission looked like because we never answered that, and I think that that's a problem in relationships as well because
What does
men
it
are
look like?
asking for stuff that they don't even really know what it looked like. So
But
even
Z
if the
said-
woman
Z
thinks
actually
that
said that.
she's being
Z actually
submissive, and the woman thinks she's being submissive, but the guy don't see it as submissive because he actually has never defined what submission is for himself.
Y'all got to ask
You
a
know?
couple more questions.
You said what?
I said y'all got to ask a couple more questions for y'all just be getting up in these relationships, and then
Absolutely.
you will understand what does compromise look like, what does fun look like, what does hell look like. What do y'all want to do on a good day?
Did you say what does hell look like?
Sure did.
And she went there.
'Cause people be going through hell.
She went there.
Right. Conversations definitely need to be had before you get into relationships. Because a lot of people say stuff because it's a sound bite. They
They
done
be
heard it
lying.
on the internet.
I didn't know.
You
That's
know,
why I asked the question.
they don't even know what they really expecting. But
I think
they
when
done
you
heard it.
asked me, I think I just said that with the definition. I
The
think I
book?
did.
What-
But anyway,
It was thoughts.
it's all good.
All right, so I guess we are at the end of this show.
Does the entire
we don't
room
have any
wanna
more
say a
streaming
happy
coming
birthday
in.
to Xavier?